looks different because today I'm going to do one of those super trendy tier lists that everyone's doing. But I wanted to do it because I actually wanted to do it. I finally just finished basically every route of Fire Emblem Three Houses. And so I'm going to do a tier list of all the Fire Emblem Three Houses characters and how good they are. But it's not going to be your typical tier list because me, primarily, I can make a character work if I like how they look and I like their personality. I value that more than anything else. So I'm going to take that into consideration first of all, but the second thing will actually be how they fare in battle, because what is worth living if not fighting? Tip that camera down just a skosh. There we go. Hi. All right. So, without further ado, here's my super official tier list, and I'm just gonna go straight in as they come. So we got male Byleth here, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna throw him in C right away. Actually, you know what? D. I'm gonna throw him in D because really, you've got no emotion and no personality, which is kind of your character, but at the same time, it's your player character, and it's probably one of the most lifeless ones that there have been, besides Robin. Oops, did I say that? But female definitely gets a step up for those leggings. Immediately bumped up into C category, just for the leggings themselves. Edelgard, wow. Everyone's gonna hate me because everyone loves Edelgard. I mean, she's frankly A or B. I'm probably gonna throw her in B. She just because she's cute doesn't mean she's cool. She's kind of a terrible person, no matter how you look at it. Even if you choose her route, she's not that redeemable. Hubert D'hubert. Again, he doesn't really do much for me, and it looks like it's listing the Black Eagles first, which is like probably my least favorite house, character wise. I'm going D or E right now. It's Hubert. He's supposed to be hateable. I don't know. He doesn't have anything like good. E. He's E. Dorothea. I like her. She's entirely forgettable, though. She goes in B. Ferdinand von Ayer, easily S-class. Just without a hesitation. Bernie. Oh, Bernie. I gotta go A. Honestly, I love Bernie. She needs a friend. She needs a hug. But she's also really frickin' annoying. And because she has all these insecurities about herself, I would love to put her up higher just because she's a nice person. She's good in battle too. She's got like super high crit rates, at least when I've played with her. She had like by the end of the game 80% crit rates with the killer bow, and it was surprising when I didn't kill someone in one hit. She was awesome. Caspar, I gotta go D. He's like that annoying kid in class that you don't want to be around because you're just like, I want to punch someone in the face, but for fun. Who wants to have some fun punching with me? And that's like his whole character. Is he's like this rash, punch first, ask questions later, and I'm not into that. Petra goes B tier as well. I love Petra. She's such like just a genuine good person, which I'll probably say for a few people here, and they'll probably go into B as well, just because they have nothing bad with them, but they're not. They're just good people. Linhart, look, it's me, E tier. Linhart is literally just me, and Yeah, that's why he goes down in E tier. I'm saving F for like the special cases. Dimitri. Um, mm. He's a house leader, so no matter where I put him, he's gonna get a lot of flack. But it doesn't change the fact that for half the game, he's a super huge asshole. And I mean, he's not bad though. Dedue, however, he's just got no personality. Sure, he's like the rugged teddy bear character, and my wife loves him. But I mean, even if you choose Blue Lions, which is the only way you can like play as him, he's gone for half the game anyway. He just like pieces out, and unless you do his paralogue, he's gone forever. He's dead. So yeah, Dedue gets a D. Felix. I like Felix. He's rash, but I mean, he plays the role that a lot of Fire Emblem characters have played throughout the years, where it's just he's the lone swordsman at the end. But they kind of play it in a really funny way because he's the lone swordsman who's also in a group of friends. So, yeah, I don't quite understand that. Mercy goes B. I love Mercedes. She's great. One of my favorite characters in general. One of my favorite healers. Probably the best healer in the game, in my opinion. Looking at the others here, I think so. She's my favorite healer for her healing properties, but that's about it. She's really bulky, like tank-wise, magic tank. But her voice, I can't get over her voice. Her voice actress sounds like she's really trying too hard to be a character. And I don't mind the voice when she has like the battle quotes, because it sounds different. But when you get into the field and you sound like this, it doesn't really rub me the right way. Ash is cool. He's a really sweet guy. But that's about all I can say. See, Blue Lions are so boring to me. I said before that I think Black Eagles were my least favorite house character-wise, but now that I'm looking at it, it's probably Blue Lions. Annette, again, one of those people where it's like she's just a good person, but what else to say? I should probably put her near her friend Mercy, but like, see, Sylvain easily B. Sylvain's one of those guys that you love to hate him. He's definitely a skirt chaser, where he's always going after the ladies. I find it funny that if you play as a female Byleth and you talk to him, he'll just be like, "Hey, I'll join your house. You're kind of cute." Did I seriously just get? Oh, I'm streaming and not recording. That's my bad. Hi, I'm streaming. I'll record this later. So thank you to whomever just subscribed or followed. I didn't catch your name. So, hello. Ingrid. Yeah, she's boring. I'm not gonna lie. She's a pretty flat character. I'm throwing her an E. Now we get to Best House, Golden Deer. Fight me on that one. I will argue all day. Golden Deer are the best. Claude easily A tier. I was really excited. I get this like little alert on Twitter when the game was updated recently. That's like, hey, there's a new male romance option for male Byleth, and I'm like, yes, they listened and they made Claude bi. Yes, and it wasn't Claude. So I was I was really bummed about that. But Claude's awesome. He's like the perfect like prankster personality, which is really nice to have as one of the main characters. Next, Hilda. Hilda goes A as well. I hated her when I first played as my first playthrough as the Golden Deer. I didn't use her and I didn't like her at all. I thought her personality was like really annoying. But then I played second route and I'm like, I kind of miss Hilda. And so my third route, I chose to be a male professor. I was playing as female before. Just so I could recruit her and use her. And she's now one of my favorites. Lorenz. He does make some real strides in his support sessions, but man, he's unlikable in general. He's very diverse as a character, very well-rounded. You can make him as a mage, as a cavalier, as a foot unit, physical attacker. He's very well-rounded. But that face, man. I can't get over that. Raph. He's again one of those people where it's just like, you're a good person, and that's all that I can really say. The end. Lysithea. I'm tempted to put her in A, but I think I'm gonna go with B. Her personality is irksome, that's for sure. But I mean, the memes are true. She's like one of the most powerful characters in the entire game, bar none. She's just so incredibly useful. Ignatz, F tier. Marianne. A. I'm tempted to go S. She's top A, alright? She's definitely high up there. I love Marianne. There's nothing to not love about her. She's really like self-critical, which can be annoying at first, but when you do her paralogue, you no longer feel that the same way that you did before. You're like, oh wait, no, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, it's okay. Let me give you a hug. I love you as you are. I S supported with her in my most recent playthrough, because Marianne's awesome. Okay, Leoni. She gets a lot of flack. For I don't know why. She's definitely got less character than pretty much any of the other Golden Deer. I love Leoni. I think she's just like a really good person, and she was one of my main units in my first playthrough. She just rocked everything. I'm putting her in B. I think Manuela's gotta have the D because she's gotta have the D at all times. Hanuman gets a step below a E. I mean, they're the two other professors at Garrigmach, and neither of them really have much influence that on your character as any of the others do. Yeah, there's not much else to say about those two. Catherine, though, I'm gonna put her in C because she's got Thunderbrand, I think it's the sword's name. Very cool weapon. I mean, Lysithea can also use it. What can't Lysithea do? But yeah, her unique sword is really something to fear. Her personality is not bad either. I don't know. Same thing with Shamir. She doesn't have her own weapon, but I mean, she's like 10 times hotter, so she goes there as well. Alois B. Like that's me in 10 years. So I go from Linhart to Alois. That's my glow up. Just dad jokes all day. Gilbert. He serves a really weird purpose. Like, he's the Jagan type character, but he gets introduced halfway through the game. So you don't want to use him at that point, but at the same time he kind of serves as a replacement to Dedue. But he's also not that great at interacting with his daughter, so E. Cyril. I'm tempted to put him in F. I'm gonna throw him in E for right now. I might change that as I talk more about him. Cyril, he's the villager. Um, to go back a few games, you have Fire Emblem Awakening, you have Donnell. And Fates, you have Mozu. And both of those two characters, the villager characters, have these really, really nice skills. A unique skill that only these villagers possess, called Aptitude. Yeah, Aptitude is the right one, I'm pretty sure. If it's not, I'll correct it later. Which basically makes these villagers the Onion Knight, if you understand that reference. But they start off really weak, but their stats grow incredibly well thanks to that skill. So as you level them up, they get better and better and better than most of your standard characters, even though they started out way at the bottom. Which in Awakening and Fates was incredible because you could pass that skill down to a child unit and make them one of the best characters in the game. However, Cyril doesn't have that ability, so it's still useful on him for sure, and he's not a bad unit, but you take the fact that children aren't a thing of this game, so he can't pass that skill down. He's kind of hogging it to himself. And the fact that he's so flat and lifeless as a character, like the only thing he ever cares about is Lady Rhea, Lady Rhea, Lady Rhea, and that's all you ever hear out of his mouth. I can't. He's going E tier. Flane, should she go in F for fish? I think she's going in D. Let's move some of these around. I kind of like. I'm gonna dump those two down one notch, and put Flane in C tier. I don't know what Flane is supposed to be. Is she just a healer? The only 2 times I used her in my first playthrough as a dancer. I just got her and I didn't have like a path for her yet. You can still use magic as a dancer, so I just had her as that. And my most recent playthrough, I'm like, screw it. I made her like a fortress knight. So the exact opposite of what she should be, just for fun. I actually made her, so she did like the first armored knight and then the fortress knight or whatever it's called. But after she capped that class out, I didn't really know what to do with her, so I made her a warrior. And girl's got some thighs on her. Like, big muscular thighs that you don't ever get to see otherwise. So, yeah, C tier. Sothis probably goes there as well. He's cool. I didn't use him much, but I really liked his support sessions with other characters. It's hard to describe his personality. He doesn't have much trust for other people, but for good reason, because of his standing and who he is and who the people he's related to are. So he's just very cautious. But he's just a really like strong, like rock type character. Rhea, F. Dad boy. Big daddy-o. You don't really battle with him much, so there's not much to say there. I'll put him with his, male Byleth, just because you don't use him much. You use him in the beginning of the game a couple of times, and then he dies, but I don't know. He's not bad. Dad's cool. Sothis, S tier. Friggin' love Sothis. When I first saw the first trailer for it, I'm like, oh look, it's knockoff Tiki. We're gonna have knockoff Tiki in this game. That's great. Oh, they say it's not Tiki? Yeah, it's Tiki, I'm pretty sure. But it's not Tiki. It's way better than Tiki, in my opinion. To the point where I was genuinely, like, really sad at the, like, midpoint of the game. Or the point of the game where Sothis does a thing. I got really sad, and I missed having her around. I thought she was going to be a much like more prominent role in the game, where she is, but I thought her as a character would be more prominent, and I got really sad about that. Yuritsa, I haven't played as him. I had already beaten the Black Eagles route by the time that he was updated, where you can play as him. But I'm just gonna go off of impressions and say he's still got no personality besides, I have no personality, and I like to hit things hard. So yeah, he's going an E. I think Anna was added too. If she's like any other Anna, she's pretty okay. Anna in Awakening was top tier. Ever since then, it's been pretty meh. And before that, it's been pretty meh. But there you go, nice little bell curve. We have we have easily the best characters. The golden deer. Oh wait, no, Bernie's not a golden deer. Whatever. Here's your tier list. If you want me to make more of these tier lists for other Fire Emblem games, I definitely will. I've played a good handful of them. Some of the older stuff that's hard to find and hard to get into, I haven't because of those exact reasons. But here it is. So this is official. Don't take anyone else's word. This is exactly the tier list that you should be worried about. Ferdinand von Ayer. That's the name of my car. Peace out, chowderheads.